Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the important technique that is called polymerase chain reaction. It is the most important technique in the molecular biology. It is shortly called as the PCR technique. So main question arises that who is the founder of this technique? So the founder of this technique is Carey Banks Mullis. He had discovered this technique in year 1983 and for his invention he got the Nobel Prize in year 1993. So the polymerase chain reaction or the PCR, it is also called as the gene amplification. Amplification means to make the multiple copies of the same product. So when we make the copies of particular gene or particular DNA segment, it is called gene amplification technique. So whenever in your class, if you are 30 students and there is a single book available in the library, so what you will do, you will copy that particular topic which is important for your examination. You will not use the same parent copy to every student. It is not sufficient. So you will make the Xerox copies. So what you are doing, you are copying the parent copy. So this is called amplification technique, means to make the multiple copies of the main product. So we are doing the copies of gene which is the gene of interest, so that's why it is called as the gene amplification technique. So it is very fast, inexpensive and laboratory technique that is called in vitro technique. So it is used to amplify or to generate the billions of copies of the small segments of DNA, that is gene. So let's know about the requirements of the PCR technique. So we requires the DNA segments of about 100 to 35,000 base pair in length, that is to be amplified or copied. We need DNA primers, that is forward and reverse primers. We need free nucleotides, that is called dNTPs. We need a special enzyme that is called DNA polymerase. It is called Taq polymerase. It is a special enzyme that is specially required in the PCR technique because this enzyme is isolated from a bacterium that is called Thermus aquaticus. So this enzyme has the capacity to withstand or to survive or to remain functional at up to 94 degrees Celsius temperature. So in PCR, we raise the temperature up to the 94 degrees Celsius for the denaturation, and hence this enzyme is good to carry out the polymerase chain reaction in that much great temperature. So this picture is most important picture in which you can see the requirements of PCR technique. First is DNA template, second primers, third nucleotides, fourth buffer which will maintain the pH throughout the polymerase chain reaction, the most important enzyme that is Taq polymerase, and then PCR tube in which we will pour our mixture. And most importantly, we need the thermocycler, that is PCR machine, in which we will copy our desired DNA. So what is the principle of PCR? So PCR is mainly based on the principle of complementary nucleic acid hybridization and those with the nucleic acid replication. Means we will hybridize our parent DNA by making its a separate strands. We will add the primers to make its a double copies. So this technique is based on the principle of complementation and replication. So the mechanism of PCR technique includes the steps like denaturation, annealing, third is polymerization or extension. So these three techniques makes a single cycle of PCR. So first step is a denaturation, in which the double-stranded structure of DNA is break down into the single stranded structure by continuous heating. Second step is annealing, in which the temperature is cooled down and the primers are get added to form or to initiate the polymerization. The third step is called extension or elongation or polymerization, in which the complete new DNA strand is going to form, which will add the complementary strand to the parent DNA to form two copies of single DNA. So let's study in a brief about each step. So first step is a denaturation step. So in denaturation state, reaction mixture with the DNA is heated up to 95 degrees Celsius, and for the short time, we will not heat for the long time, we will heat only for the short time up to the separation of DNA molecule. So about 15 to 30 seconds we can heat the DNA strand or DNA mixture at 95 degrees Celsius. So it will denature and it will form the single stranded DNA structure. So simply it is a technique or it is a step in which the double stranded DNA will convert into the single stranded DNA, as you can see in this diagram. So the hydrogen bonds of the nucleotides of the complementary nucleotides will break due to the high temperature and the strands will get separated from each other. In the annealing step, we will cool down the temperature of about 55 degrees Celsius, in which the primers will bind to the 5' and 3' end of the separated strand. So we will use both, that is forward primer and reverse primer. So you can see in the diagram there is addition of forward primer and reverse primer, which is shown by the red arrow structure. So it will initiate the polymerization. It will add the primary nucleotide base pairs which will be complementary to the separated strand. If you are going to study the process of annealing, then it is necessary to know about the primers. So primers are the short single stranded sequences of nucleic acid. Simply we call it as a oligonucleotides. Usually these are 20 to 30 nucleotides long. And what is the use of these primers? These primers are specifically hybridized or annealed to the particular nucleic acid that is our parent DNA molecule. So the third step is called the extension or polymerization. So in the third step, the temperature is raised up to the 72 degrees Celsius. Means we have raised the temperature up to 72 degrees Celsius, and at this temperature the Taq polymerase adds D-NTPs, that is free nucleotides, behind the primers of single stranded DNA to form double stranded DNA. So in this diagram you can see the single stranded DNA is converted again into the double stranded DNA to form the copies. So this is the overall diagram of the PCR technique. So in this first step what we get, it is first A, that is called denaturation, in which double stranded DNA is break down into the single stranded DNA structure. So both the strands are separated. Then in the second step, that is in annealing, we add the primers, that is forward primers and reverse primers. And after the second step there is elongation or extension step, in which the single stranded or the single molecule of DNA is going to convert or to form the double stranded two replicas. So in this technique we got the double copies of the single parent molecules. So that's why we are calling it as a amplification technique. So PCR steps of denaturation, annealing and extensions are repeated for cycled. Means these three steps, that is denaturation, annealing and extension, constitute a single cycle, and about 25 to 35 cycles are continued to form the billions of copies of the desired DNA segment or gene. That's why we are calling it as an amplification technique. Amplification means to multiply or to make millions or billions of copies of the same product. So each cycle of PCR takes about 3 to 5 minutes for its completions. So likewise the 25 to 35 cycles are done to make the billions copies of the gene of interest. So let's talk about the applications of PCR technique. So PCR technique is used in the research lab. It is also used as a forensic genetic testing machine. It is helpful in diagnosis of many inheritable diseases like cancer and all. So PCR is used to amplify the genes associated with genetic disorders from the DNA of patient or from fetal cells in the case of prenatal testing. So when we are going to study the genetic ability present in the fetus, then we can use this technique by multiplication of gene. If you have a limited stock of the DNA in criminal cases, so you can also make the multiple copies, and many scientists can work on the single DNA. So that much PCR technique is useful in molecular biology and biochemistry. Hope it will help you in your easy learning process. Thank you so much. If you like my video, you can like, subscribe and share with your friends. Keep learning, keep growing. Thank you.